Hello everyone, Nadeem here with PCSN. So today we're going to talk a little bit about cloud security. You've probably encountered where some user gets their mailbox compromised and the bad guys get into their mailbox and then they send out emails to a bunch of people asking for change of account information or send payment to a different location, things like that. Well, one of the things that the bad guys do when they first log in is they will connect and create rules in your mailbox. So basically, they want to hide the communication they're having with your customers or vendors or third parties. Wouldn't it be nice if you guys got alerted when a suspicious rule like this was created? That's what the conversation is about. How do you know when, let's say, you have 50 users in your organization and one of these users gets their mailbox compromised and the bad guys create a rule? When we implement our process, we monitor this using a rule set similar to this. So up here, I have the conditions. So whenever a forwarding rule is created or changed, and if the description has the word RSS, period, dash, or an underscore, trigger the alert. And what it does is it triggers the alert and we expire the user session so that if a bad guy is logged into that user account, the session is going to be expired. They have to authenticate to be able to get access to it. And also we get the alert, our SOC gets this alert. So a couple of things are going to happen. Number one, we're automatically going to take action and clear the session for that user. Number two, our SOC is going to get alerted. So a human is going to get involved and figure out what to do next. And the trigger is pretty straightforward here. If any of the event happens once in 15 minutes. Now, normally, when a bad guy logs in and creates these rules, they're creating multiple rules within like a couple of minutes. They're just trying to hide the communication they are going to have with your customers or vendors. And this is one of the things they do that. And we also know that the bad guys normally hide these conversations in RSS feeds folder. And nobody uses RSS feeds, right? Well, the hackers use RSS feeds. So that's where they will hide these communications back and forth between the hacker and your customer, where they're trying to give them alternate account information. So I don't know if you have the capability to implement rules like this, but these are critical for cloud security. And we've seen so many mailboxes getting compromised. We talk to prospects all the time where they've had issues like this multiple times, and then finally they get fed up and they come to us and say, hey, can you help us? Like, how are your customers not getting these kind of issues and these kind of compromises? Well, this is why. So our tool set has a bunch of similar rules like this, where we are not only going to trigger an alert and get our SOC involved, but we are also going to automatically expire sessions. And a lot of times, if the severity is high enough, we will actually block the user's login. So the user has to reach out to us to enable their login. And then we can get with the user and say, well, how come you were logged in from China or Russia or whatever? We really can't pin it on one country. It's all over the place. There's plenty of hackers in the US as well. But these are the rules that you need to have in place, and you need to have these rules in place now. It's these kind of hacks and incidents are only going to get worse, and we are seeing an uptick in this. So hopefully this will save you a lot of trouble down the line, and see if you can implement something like this. If you don't know of the tools or you don't have the tools, reach out to us. We can get something like this implemented along with our SOC to where you don't have to worry about these things. Our Security Operations Center worries about these things. That's where that automatic incident response comes into play. let the SOC, that's what these guys do. These are security focused guys. So let them worry about these things, and you worry about your business, and not have to worry about emails, issues, breaches, things like that. So until next time, everybody, have a great day and be safe.